What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Roll the 400 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Zion Williamson. I made a video a couple months ago saying buy all the Zion Williamson stock you can. And Lord and behold, I think that's how you say the saying. And Media Day just came out, and Zion is looking skinny. And obviously, Zion has been doing this for multiple seasons. Don't get me wrong. I see people saying, I can't believe I'm falling for this again. But this season really looks like Zion is coming for it all. And that's what I said in that video a couple months ago. But in this video, I'm going to be asking you basically the question, like, how far can Zion lead this Pelicans team? Can they make the playoffs? Can they make the play-in? Or are they going to be a lottery team like they was this season? And this obviously relies on the help of their star, or if you want to call him a superstar, in Zion Williamson. Zion has to stay healthy, and throughout his career he's only been healthy one season, and then that's right after the season playing game he gets injured. So Zion has to be healthy, and this has to be soon enough. Zion has to make a playoff appearance, because it's all these seasons the Pelicans made a playoff appearance, but it was without Zion Williamson. Zion has never played in a playoff game, if you want to count the play-in. I don't really count that. But what do you do? Like, if you have a player like Zion Williamson, right? You've always had this faith in him, and now he's finally done it. Like, are you going to still believe in him, or are you going to be like, this is just another season, like Zion is fooling us again? No, man, because if you want to see the bright sides in the NBA, you know the NBA is better when Zion was healthy. And even when Zion was fat, like, Zion was moving. And imagine skinny Zion. He looks in the best shape since he was in fucking high school when he was windmilling on white boys, bro. Like, this is how much Zion being in shape and looking like that really matters. So people try to downplay it like he does this every single season. The Pelicans always believed in him like he just was a fat ass, basically. And I'm not gonna take that to account, because yes, some of that is on Zion. It is Zion's fault that he ballooned up to what they were calling like 300 pounds, 270. He has weight clauses in his contract now. Like, that's Zion's fault at the end of the day. But at the same time, you can't help but feeling happy for Zion, because this is a chance for Zion to finally be healthy, and we can finally see what Zion got. Basically, Zion's already a two-time All-Star with everybody calling him a fat ass, and him only being like 24, 25 at this point, not even in his quote-unquote peak, and people giving up on Zion. I'm just not ready to give up on Zion, if that makes sense. I'm a big Zion fan. If you don't get it from the opening entrance of this video, Zion's only 25. He just turned 25 in July, and you got people giving up on him because obviously he's fat. Like, no, I'm not gonna be one of those guys. But at the same time, like, you got to take into account the Pelicans team, because this isn't all on Zion. Yes, majority of this factor is on Zion being the best player on this team, but it is ultimately up for the people that's around him. And Zion has a pretty solid roster around him. They traded for Jordan Poole. I feel like Jordan Poole will play his best basketball next to Zion. That pick and roll with Zion will be dynamic. And Jordan Poole in the season before last season, Jordan Poole really didn't play up to standards of what we expected Jordan Poole to be. Last season, I feel like, he proved that he's still Jordan Poole, and he's capable of getting buckets and obviously facilitating like he did on the Golden State Warriors. They got DeJounte Murray, but DeJounte Murray will be out for some of the season because obviously he tore his Achilles last season, so don't expect him on opening night. You got, hold on, I don't know why Google is doing this shit to me right now. But you got Trey Murphy III, who obviously blossomed out with Zion out, which gave them the leverage so they could trade Brandon Ingram and get some assets. I don't even think they got assets for fucking Brandon Ingram, I guess. But Trey Murphy is nice. Go watch Trey Murphy highlights, because I ain't going to do it now, but Trey Murphy, one of these days, is going to get an individual video on this channel, because Trey Murphy is more than a 3-and-D player, which ESPN tries to label him. He's just not. He's more than that. But also they got Derek Queen, their rookie center that they just picked up into the draft. They traded up for him, and they traded away next year's pick, so they have to be a borderline play-in team. So that pick is not good for. God damn it, I forgot what team Derek Queen was traded from. Shit. Oh damn. That's gonna kill me, because I'm gonna remember right after I stop recording this video. But Derek Queen gets to learn from Kevin Looney, and Looney being on the Golden State Warriors for this team, Looney is going to help Derek Queen's development so much. And Looney gives them a starting caliber, big burly center to play next to Zion. So that helps a lot. And Looney wasn't getting minutes on the Golden State Warriors anymore. He wasn't even starting. He was barely getting backup minutes. So them picking up Looney, I feel like that was a sneaky pickup. You got Jeremiah Fears, a rookie guard who gets to learn from Jordan Poole and DeJounte Murray. You got Herb Jones, who's one of the best defenders on the planet. You got I'm not saying his first name, Misi, who obviously was last year's pick, who blossomed out to be a good, I don't know if you want to call him a center or power forward. I just know that nigga's really athletic. That's what I know. But you got Jose Alvarado. We know what Jose Alvarado brings to the table for this Pelicans team. You got Jordan Hawkins. I feel like he could still be a good, like this team has good young players. So I see them making a step into the right direction. Do I see them making the playoffs? Absolutely not, because there's obviously only 8 teams that make the playoffs, and in a loaded Western Conference, like, I just don't see it happen. But I think Zion can have this team fighting to make the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. They will be. I feel like they're not going to be as bad as people think if Zion stays healthy, and that's all this really relies on. You got Micah Peavy. Yeah, PV, my bad. You got Sadiq Bey, Trey Alexander, Jalen McDaniels, and Bryce McGowan's on this team. But like I said, going back to my initial point, this relies on Zion Williamson. And I think people don't remember, before he went out and he was shut down for the season, Zion went on a tear. Like, he had, 10 straight games of 30 points and 10 rebounds. Like, that's what the people don't get about Zion Williamson. Yes, you could call him fat. Yes, you could call him unmotivated. But when he's out there on the basketball court, nobody could really stop Zion. Nobody can stick him one-on-one. When he's going to that rim, he's going to punch it on you, or he's going to hit a layup. And Zion got probably the best layup package in the NBA, in my opinion. I always tell my brother and I always tell my friends that. But Zion last season, like I said, he got help. He got hurt multiple times. He only played 30 games. He averaged 24.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. And then 2023-2024 season, the season I was talking about where he was finally healthy, he averaged 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, averaging 31.5 minutes per game, and he played 70 games that season. And I always say, I don't care what nobody says, if Zion would have stayed healthy in that playing game, I think the Pelicans would have beat the Lakers like that game. Zion had 40 points, and it was just the start of the fourth quarter. So getting a full healthy Zion is just means so much to me, and we finally get to see what he's capable of. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I think Zion is just fooling this. This is the same Zion. Like, he's gonna be fat by the middle of the season. I don't know. But let me know how y'all feel about Zion being skinny now or whatever he is, and let me know how y'all feel about the Pelicans, because I think they could make some noise. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them hoes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.